They are described as that vile foe, people who are beyond the pale. Foreigners are dirt under the feet of the Pharaoh.
Hello, Eurocentrics. It's me again. I'm back once again to punish you. Today we're going to be talking about the lies of a super Egyptian and how he completely fabricates evidence and makes up stories that he wishes things were. You see, the first thing is super Egyptian, Phoenician number 7, Uzur Mahat, whatever your name is, and that bitch Violet, and all the rest of you freaks. First thing you need to understand is black to Kemet. Yeah, that's right. You still haven't answered what I've sent you, which is the highest levels of scholarship, admitting that the Europeans lied about Kemet and straight up told us that the Egyptians were black African and that its culture was an African culture. We know that, but it appears to make you all burst into tears. Like I said before, that's not our problem. So, after trashing you in public and humiliating you, super Egyptian, you've been entirely discredited by me, and this punishment will continue. Your only answer is to get off subject, start picking on Hamitic Renaissance and radio again. They already shut you down a long time ago. You guys are like a couple little puppies out there trying to bite the heels of giants walking by you. Look at these pathetic videos you put out. North Sudanese Nubians destroy Afrocentric delusions, my ass. How are you going to talk about Nubians and put a picture of a white woman up? You must have absolutely no life. We already know that you lie. We already know that you're fake. I know that you're a real Egyptian 1990. Same sounding bio and everything. You made up a fake career. Then you go and comment to yourself on the damn video. Pathetic. So why do you punish the Nubians so much, super Egyptian? Why do you punish the Nubians so much, Phoenician number 7, aka Violet DeMarco, aka Violet Santoro? Maybe it's because you're jealous of the Custal incense burner, which has already convicted you a long time ago. You see, while you guys worship Europeans, the black Africans were in possession of the Horus Falcon, the White Crown of Egypt, the Kneeling Prisoner, the Palace Facade, the Rosette. They had everything. The sacred boats, they had it all. And this Custal incense burner, right, you see right here, this was made with Nubian mineral materials, and it was a Nubian item for Nubians. It wasn't Egyptian. Because you see, Eurocentrics like to explain everything away. These are the only people I know that have an explanation for everything. That is, until they met me. So maybe they're jealous of the gold that our queens wore. So you want to try to say it's an Arab queen. You're a joke. You're jealous of her pyramid. You're jealous that black Africans have pyramids. But don't you know that these pyramids are a legacy of Nile Valley Africans? That's why you don't have pyramids in Europe. That's why you don't have pyramids over there outside Medina somewhere. Nope. Nowhere near Aleppo. Nowhere close. Maybe it's the fact that the Egyptians and the Nubians both said that their national god Amun-Ra was born right there at Gebel Barkal, in the heart of Kush. You guys don't have anything even close to. You guys don't have anything approaching this level of spirituality, Egyptian spirituality, anywhere in Europe, absolutely whatsoever. Anywhere in Syria, period, and anywhere in this Saudi Arabian peninsula. Why? Because you weren't Egyptians. That's
They
why.
looked with scorn upon these intruders, who dressed ostentatiously, spoke their language with a strange accent, and dishonored their gods.
You see, there were great kings coordinated at that place right there. Do you know that? The Egyptians put that there for a reason. The reason didn't have anything to do with you, Arabs. Why do you even still keep talking? Maybe they're jealous of Naphtali. You see, guys, Naphtali is located over there in Lower Nubia. And they always make sure they draw that line at Aswan and let us know that no Nubian would ever dare step foot over that damn line. Except anybody that knows anything about Egypt, about Kemet, knows that Naphtali is aligned with the constellation Orion, just like how the pyramids have the same exact constellation. Not only that, it's one of the earliest and most important archaeological sites in pre-dynastic Egyptian history. But it's not located in Egypt proper. It's located with the Nubians. But you guys have an explanation for everything. You guys put invisible Europeans over there placing the rocks in the ground and armies of Asiatics stomping over the Sinai. But you guys have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You just keep telling yourself that shit, buddy. But I'm here to be your teacher, Super Egyptian. Don't worry, Phoenician number 7, baby. I'm here. I got you. Maybe you guys are just envious of that scorpion they found with the A group. We all know that's a royal symbol in pre-dynastic Kemet. What do the Europeans have over there? What are those Proto-Indo-Europeans? What connection have you with the A group? What connection have you with Nagata, Badari? Like I told you people before, the Proto-Indo-Europeans had absolutely nothing to do with pre-dynastic Kemet. You hardly had any effect over there in the South Levant, so you're not leapfrogging any damn where. Have a damn seat. I'm going to continue to reiterate that. Even if it comes to me showing you some things that you don't want to see. You know what you guys show us? Complete bullshit. This statue right here was put on Wikipedia. It was in an article about the Sudan, Nubians, Kush. And the writer said that the Nubians made their bust statues look like this to exhibit how different they were from the Egyptians. Now, if we know anything about Wikipedia, we know they can be full of complete bullshit sometimes. So I smelled a rat. And of course, if you go to read anything about Nubians on Wikipedia, you're going to get a line of bullshit at some point in time. But anybody that knows anything about Egyptian art knows, just like any other Egyptian kings, they portrayed themselves in a multitude of fashions. So we take a look here. Here we see the Nubians still had their own style, but as you can see, this is distinctly Egyptian. Instead, they want to show this other statue. You see the second one right there. When I look at the other three, to be completely honest with you, it looks kind of phony, and I wouldn't be surprised if a European made that statue. Because there are a lot of phony artifacts out there. It's just that when we look at these 4 artifacts right here, one of those looks out of place. But what do I know? I'm just going to go ahead and just make this point that the Kushitic pharaohs exhibited themselves in different ways, the same way that the Egyptians did. So don't try to come with this line of shit that the Nubian pharaohs portrayed themselves in some sort of particular way to show how different they were. They came to rescue Egypt and bring back that old Egyptian style. That's why you guys are so jealous. Because it was the Nubians that came and brought back that old Egyptian style, brought back an Egyptian renaissance. As a matter of fact, they were basically Egyptians at that point. And it just makes you so mad. It makes you so envious. You know, if those were Britons living over there next to the Egyptians, you guys would be so damn happy and coming up with all kind of ways to big yourselves up. Oh, we had a war with the Egyptians. Yay! So you guys hate by the people who are their natural born brothers. It's okay though. That's not our problem though. That's your problem. You need to worry about what's going over there with the Celtics and all that other stuff. The megalith builders. You weren't even the megalith builders. But that's another story. Here we see Taharka. We see he has portrayed himself as an Egyptian. And we see how these Nubians who wore the double crown and had a great empire, the greatest empire since the New Kingdom, as a matter of fact, came up there, got rid of the Libyans who weren't rocking right, put that double crown on up there, that ruled the land of Egypt and the land of Kush. It makes you guys sick. That black man ruled the land of Egypt and the land of Kush. Maybe you super Egyptian, that's why you try to imply that these Arabs have completely just mixed with the Nubians now. It's like, you either want to hate the Nubians or you want to be them. But again, super Egyptian, you're sick anyway, so who gives a damn what you think? Here we see that Nubian style, but they were still Egyptians though, too, at this point in their history. Here we see Nubian tombs. Their tombs and their pyramids were decorated in that Egyptian style. Super Egyptian, Phoenician number 7, all the rest of you Eurocentrics out there always trying to talk that shit that the Nubians use the Egyptian style. But the fact of the matter is, you guys wish your ancestors used that Egyptian style. That's why you guys are such groupies. You guys can't stand it. Can't stand it. That's why you come out with bullshit every single day. Look at the inside of that tomb right there. Too bad for you, huh? Let's take a look at some notes. In the New Kingdom, Nubians and Egyptians were often so closely related that some scholars consider them virtually indistinguishable as the two cultures melded and mixed together. You see what it says. Extremely difficult to describe the Nubians during the course of Egypt's New Kingdom. Why? Because they had become completely Egyptianized. Again, you guys are envious that the Nubians and the Egyptians created a symbiosis together. They pretty much became one people. So you guys try to explain everything away. You can't explain a damn thing away. You can't even explain where you came from. But you want to try to dictate to us? You're a joke. Let's look at some more notes. 12th Dynasty originated from Aswan. As expected, strong Nubian features and dark coloring are seen in their sculpture and relief work. This dynasty ranks as among the greatest, whose fame far outlived its actual tenure. We try to tell you guys about pre-dynastic Egypt. The Neolithic people in the Nile Valley likely came from the Sudan as well as the Sahara, and there was a shared culture with the two areas and with that of Egypt during this time period. Again, the Tazian and the Badarian cultures can both be included in the same cultural complex as the A group. As a matter of fact, a lot of that old Kerma pottery looks exactly the same. That blacktop pottery looks exactly the same as Badarian pottery. Like they might as well either be the same pottery or variants of each other. But again, Super Egyptian makes a joke about material culture as if archaeology means absolutely nothing. Well, Super Egyptian is not even scientific anyway. Anyway, by the 5th millennium, the people who inhabited what is now called Nubia participated in the Neolithic Revolution. Again, Phoenician number 7 makes these weak-ass slideshows. Her little friends give her a pat on the back for bringing no evidence. Once again, they're using their 150-year-old tactics. The Africans are sitting around all day while the world spins. You guys are so pathetic and insecure that it's crazy. Saharan rock reliefs depict scenes that have been thought to be suggestive of a cattle cult. We have right here, Dictionary of Africans. Strabo reports that when the Kushites were asked why they had started the war, blah, blah, blah. Again, the Nubians like to beat on that hornet's nest. That's why they're always fighting all the time. They like to fight. But one thing that I did learn was that the Nubians, as far as I'm concerned, are the only people that ever obtained all they desired from Caesar Augustus. Again, that must make you guys sick, because Caesar Augustus and Julius Caesar, they enslaved all you fools over there. The British enslaved you. Yep, the Gauls, 150,000 Gauls tried to fight the Romans. Caesar kicked your ass and enslaved entire clans. He enslaved Iberia. He enslaved all of Western Europe. You guys were slaves a long time. You guys like to throw the word slave around. But how long were you slaves to the Romans? You guys like to claim Roman history. But Roman history didn't have nothing to do with you. The only reason why it has anything to do with you is because you were a slave there. But I'm getting off track. Now let's take a look at some of these bullshit slideshows that Super Egyptian tries so hard to make. These two people reside in the same country and in the same nationality. Blah, blah, blah. Exactly what point are you trying to make? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Only one of these people looks like that they're related to Taharka. And it ain't that damn Turk that you got right there. So, again, this is one of those slides where you're making absolutely no damn point. But, of course, you're never going to come with an answer to it. Because you can never answer me. You're just a joke. The burning question that needs an answer. Where are all those Negroid-looking people in North Sudan? You really think that you got jokes, right? Look at these Turks and Arabs you got up here, man. What exactly are you trying to say? You trying to say that the Nubians were these people? You must be crazy, bro. You must need glasses. You trying to tell me that I think I'm seeing something? To answer your question, where are all those Negroid-looking people in the North Sudan? They were right there in your own damn video. Do you see what I mean when I say that these Eurocentrics seriously have some sort of issues or something? I don't know what it is. It's like they can't think like educated human beings. They're thinking entirely on emotion, and it's effeminate. So Super Egyptian says, where are all those Negroid-looking people in northern Sudan? If you've ever seen BBC's show, Kingdoms of Africa, Lost Kingdoms of Africa, they have a Nubian episode. And on there, the host goes on a search to find some Nubians in the Sudan. And finally finds some, and he comes across a Nubian elder. And what does the Nubian elder say? We left from Merowe, and we all went in different directions. We all have different skin tones, but we're all the same people. And that's the part that you guys don't understand, though. Is that a lot of these Nubians, the ones that didn't stay in Egypt, you got to realize that they moved further and further south. Napata, down to Merowe. You guys don't want to listen, though. You don't want to listen at all. They move further and further south. We keep showing you these mashups. We try to tell you that the descendants of many of these people are still living down there. Of course, many of them not in the North Sudan. You never heard of the Nilotic migrations? Even all the way back in the time of Ramses, a lot of these people, Egyptians and Nubians, were going down to Ethiopia, Somalia, Kenya, down to those areas. Why do you think a lot of those people have stories that they came from Egypt? You guys say that they made the story up because they want to be Egyptians. No, you guys are making up stories because you want to be Egyptians. That's why it says, Kush, remnants of an African past. Cambridge University. You're coming with no-name universities. Phoenician number 7. I've already trashed you using your own research. I trashed you. This punishment is going to continue, though. Let's see what Super Egyptian says now. The North Sudanese, like the women shown, can pass for an Egyptian quite easily. You're so full of shit. But they already have substantial Egyptian bloodline, yada yada. I don't see no damn reference here. Thus proving the original inhabitants, Egyptians, were very similar to today's descendants. Okay, this is all a bunch of garbled bullshit. But you're right about one thing, about these Nubians passing quite easily for Egyptians, because they always did. It's like I said, there's a cultural symbiosis. You see those Nubian wigs those people are wearing? Come on, bro. Look at how similar they dress. That's why I said there's a reason why those Nubian kings, those Cushitic kings, why they came up there and had to save Egypt from those damn Libyans. Because Egypt belonged to them too. You have to realize how many thousands of years they lived next door to these people. They lived side by side. They lived inside Egypt with them, going all the way back to the alike burials of Heracleopolis in the pre-dynastic period. But again, you guys don't want to listen. You guys just wish those were your burials in the pre-dynastic Heracleopolis. It will never be. It's too late. It already happened. It's time to move on. So instead, what you guys want to do is make up your own little fantasy, little version, your little Saturday morning cartoon fantasy of white people coming in Northeast Africa and turning the black people white. You guys are crazy. That shit ain't gonna happen. Out of all the damn Caucasian DNA that has come into Africa, you see that motherfuckers are still black. What is wrong with you, man? Keep talking about back to Africa migrations. You don't even know what you're talking about anyway. So I suggest you start showing some pictures of real Egyptians instead of these non-black people that were living in Egypt. I keep trying to tell you, local people. Of course there were non-black people living in Egypt. I never once denied that. But you need to start showing the Egyptians that established this society. In the same way how it's white people that established the society of the United States of America. And there's still a bunch of people here. It's still a white society. It is still the white people that planted that germ for the United States to rise up. It was the same way that those Nile Valley Africans did the same thing for Kemet. And again, it makes your ears bleed. It makes your eyes bleed. But hey, that's not my problem. So when you guys come with this bullshit, thinking you're leaving black people devastated, you're a joke. So your idea, super Egyptian, of leaving black people devastated is showing a picture of a fat Arab woman. What the hell does this got to do with Cushitic people? What does this have to do with Kemet? What does this have to do with any damn thing? Again, you're getting way off subject. You worship these damn goat herders, and I don't understand what the hell your problem is. As I'm looking at the photo, I'm thinking, no wonder they want them a nice African woman. Look at what they got. Look what they got to work with, man. Keep trying to show you these studies. mtDNA study finds that today's, quote, Muslim world Egyptians cluster more with mixed Yemenis rather than Europeans or Arabs, and that Ethiopians cluster more with Nubians rather than Europeans or Arabs. That's the second time that I actually saw this. Something that said something about these people mixing in more with Yemenis. Either way, it's the Arabian Peninsula. You guys keep trying to lie about Ethiopians. They don't want to be no fucking white people. Get over it. Of course they're going to cluster more with Nubians. I tried to tell you that. These people are related. Ethiopians, most of them are Cushitic people. I'm not talking about these Uncle Tom ass damn near Asiatic Ethiopians. I'm talking about Ethiopians, period. All around. Those are Cushitic people. You need to get over it. And Abyssinia, whatever you want to call it, that was a land of Kush too. All the way down to Somaliland. Get over it, people. Instead, you guys think this is a game where we're supposed to one up each other. Well, you have a study, I have a study. You guys need to get over this, man. There is no evidence that Ethiopians are white people. There's definitely no evidence that their damn culture is white. Have you ever watched an Ethiopian music video? I want you to watch 5 Ethiopian music videos and tell me what the hell is white about that. But you're not going to do that because you hate Africans. So you don't know whether the Ethiopians are white. You guys don't know whether the Nubians are black.
Now come on, get your
You got to
line
get your lie together, bro. But anyway, like I said, black to Kemet. It's time to get Kemet back in Africa, just like they said. These people keep trying to tell you Africa is the home of Egypt. Where do you think all that stuff came from? You haven't come with anything higher, any scholarship higher than what I've brought to you so far. The only thing that you guys keep coming is in your own authority. You guys keep propagating your little this little game that you're playing. You guys are all giving each other high fives. It all looks sick. But it doesn't matter, because I'm here to continue to punish you, Eurocentrics. And I'm never going to stop. Tried to show you these damn hair combs. I've showed you at least 15 of these things. They don't look any different than the damn Afro pics that are used now. We showed you other Afro pics from other African nations, other African peoples, other African locations. You saw it on my other video. I know you did. And guess what? You had absolutely no answer for that. Your only answer is to say no, draw a big X on it, because you're a bitch. Guess what? That ain't my damn problem. So I just want to let you know right now, Super Egyptian, this damn fat Arab woman right here, that is not Queen Amani. That's none of our queens. An Arab woman has never been the damn queen of a damn thing. They get dominated by their men. They force them to wear them damn rags on their head, wear a damn bag on their body. When the hell has anything ever passed from them? Why the hell you think these Arab men came over into Africa? Why? The woman, when they got here, they saw that your birthright passed through the woman. Don't nothing pass through no damn Arab woman. Except, you know what?
They looked with scorn upon these intruders, who dressed ostentatiously, spoke their language with a strange accent, and dishonored their gods.
And so we've identified these Asiatics, these invaders that came in, these Arabic and Turk invaders. You guys try to say that these are the original Asiatic people that lived in Egypt a long time ago. Those people were absorbed into the population a long time ago. You got to remember that this was thousands of years ago. The ancestors of those people are walking around right now. They're not looking like this, though. These are Turks and these are Arabs. You need to get over it. We keep trying to tell you that. Yep, that's right. We got mashup after mashup for you. The Egyptians didn't give a damn about no damn Asiatics. They didn't care about a Bedouin. They didn't care about a Syrian. They didn't care about a Canaanite. They didn't care about none of you freaks. Look at how you act now. Look at what you're doing now. I don't blame them. You guys talk mess about Princess Black Lady right here. Oh, I heard somewhere that she was a Nubian. It doesn't matter if she was a damn Nubian or not. Look at your slave sisters doing her damn hair. Look how she's represented as royalty. Doesn't matter where she came from. You know Queen T, husband of one of the greatest sultans of all time. She wasn't a royal birth either. But they worshipped her as a goddess. You guys are mad about how she wanted herself portrayed. Every damn article of damn busts that she got, she looking like a black woman. Don't matter what your so-called mummy elder lady looked like. She apparently wanted to be represented as that. And again, it makes you mad, but it ain't our problem. So, Super Egyptian, you're over here talking about let's do a mashup of Northern Sudanese and Egyptian females. Except I don't see a single Egyptian female or North Sudanese female on here. What I see is, again, your paper mache mask that you probably made yourself. And then you got some third intermediate period Greek shit sitting here. Why? Because you don't ever want to bring the good shit out. Instead, You got these damn Turks and Arabs up here who never had a damn thing. Instead of showing real Egyptian people that's living in South Egypt now. These people live further north than the North Sudan. These people live inside Egypt now. You see, you have little Eurocentric material to work with. So what you got to do is find these white women, put them up with your little faded statues. And radio is right. You use faded shit. Look at that damn statue right there. You know that damn thing was painted brown. You know that damn head was painted brown. But because it's all faded now, you want to try to say, you're a hack, bro. But let's get back to these Egyptians over here that I keep trying to show you over and over again. Super Egyptian, you claim you live in Upper Egypt, but I know that you're a damn liar. You don't live in no damn Egypt. You probably live in the United States, or you might even be that bitch Violet DeMarco, who's most likely an Italian. Might be lying about that too. But I know who's not lying. Me about these damn pictures. Once again, your damn Turks don't look absolutely anything like these damn pictures. Phoenician number 7, who was a complete truck, tried to tell me that these are white people with tans. What Egyptologist is going to say that? Give me a break. Tans? How come these people don't have tans now? How come all of a sudden they're not tanning anymore? So then we try to show you the real Egyptians. The real Egyptians. And what do you guys say? Oh, those are not them. Where they at? Again, more people living in Egypt. You see these people? It's obvious most of these people you see on here are mixed with some sort of Asiatic blood in their bloodline. Keep trying to tell you guys you ain't gonna mix it all out. Look at these people. I got most of these pictures from National Geographic. This was on a program about the Nubians. So you want to try to talk about some North Sudanese people. You're not going to get much closer than this. These are Egyptians, Nubians, living in South Egypt now. That's right. These people came together with the damn Egyptians a long time ago. And they still there. Of course, they flooded their homeland. You know what I'm saying? Chased them off. You guys are treating them bad. You guys are a bunch of freaks. But again, at least they're the same damn color that the Egyptians showed on their pictures. Instead of these white Turk Arabs that you guys keep showing. That's why you keep showing faded statues, Super Egyptian. So again, going back to what you're talking about, Egyptians can pass easily for Nubians and vice versa and this and that. You damn right. But not the way you wish. Again, look at all 3 of these pictures. It just makes you furious. You sit up here and try to tell me that I'm imagining something. You need to get a damn life, dog. Straight up. I'm not imagining a damn thing. I'm a very lucid person, and I'm just letting you know right now that I don't give a damn about being a damn Egyptian. I'm not here to be a damn Egyptian. I'm here to get the damn facts right. Tried to tell you before that I'm a historian, that this is my job.
The foreigner is the inherent enemy, the inherent inferior, over whom the Egyptians have been given divine power by the deities.
They talking about you, Super Egyptian, Phoenician number 7, Uzur Mahat, whatever your name is. I know you hear me. They talking about you. You want to know who they not talking about? Her. They ain't talking about her. They talking about you. So you want to talk about nullifying some argument? Yeah, right. I keep trying to tell you guys, you can't see me, Eurocentrics. I don't give a damn how many comments you leave. I don't give a damn how much you try to justify something in your mind. You guys are going to learn with me.
Images of foreigners were carved on footstools like this, so Egyptians could show their superiority by literally trampling on them.
That's right. You heard that, man. They meant you. They meant your women. That was your women that was in the damn harem. Asiatics. Can't get over it, can you? Let's take a look at this right here. Among Semitic people, herding is highly esteemed. The fact that shepherds and swineherds were the lowest strata of Egyptian society proves that they were not Semitic in origin. Exodus 8:26 says, Egyptians would not eat with Hebrews because they were shepherds who sacrificed beasts that were an abomination to Egyptians. And as you look at the damn picture, still living in a damn tent, still walking around with a damn goat, just like it said. If you have a problem with this, take it to Sarah Sutum Seti. I know you hate his ass. That's too damn bad. But one thing that he do come with is that damn scholarship. And the fact of the matter is it is right. They didn't give a damn about you barbarians living in damn tents. What the hell? Where's your damn architecture in Saudi Arabia at? I'm not talking about Petra. That's way after the fact. And you probably didn't even make that anyway. I do know that they hired Romans to build that shit. But we're not talking about Petra. We're talking about pre-dynastic, dynastic. At any point. But you didn't. Because you guys were nomads then and you're nomads now. Gaddafi had all the money in the world. And even he liked to go back to his damn tent in this desert and hang out over there. Even the Saudi princes like to hang out with their damn camels in the damn desert. Why? Because you guys are natural nomads. The fact that shepherds and swineherds were the lowest strata of Egyptian society. What part of that don't you motherfuckers understand? And again, Europeans, you're not a part of this conversation, so sorry if I forgot about you.
Asiatics were depicted as ugly, as savages, not worthy of placing a foot on Egyptian sand.
You heard that, man. Not even worthy of placing a foot on Egyptian sand. That means you, Uzur Mahat. Yes, you. I'm pointing at you, talking to you, Uzur Mahat, whatever your name is. You feel me? Need to get it through your head right now. That you were the slaves, that you had no place in Egyptian society. I'm talking about all you Asiatics that came from out of nowhere. Now, of course, there were plenty of Egyptianized Asiatics living in Egypt, because they got with the program, you see? And I'm sure that even those Egyptianized Asiatics would have told you that Egypt was a black society, okay? All you motherfuckers came up in there and didn't return nobody a damn favor. So don't you ever forget that you Arab Egyptians are clustered more with Asiatics than you do with actual. Yep. So we know they weren't talking about these people either. That's right. You see that Custal incense burner? There's a direct line from that Custal incense burner, Kingdom of Custal, Taseti. It goes all the way straight to the throne of Egypt. And don't you ever forget that. That's why you freaks are always trying to punish us all the time. But I don't give a damn. Look at what this slide says. I'm not going to tell you again, Super Egyptian. Phoenician number 7. The people of Egypt, the Sudan, and much of East Africa, Ethiopia, and Somalia are generally regarded as a Nilotic continuity with widely ranging physical features, complexions light to dark, various hair and craniofacial types, but with common cultural traits. We keep trying to tell you stuff that we absolutely know is a fact, and then we demonstrate it to you. But you don't want to listen, though. Black populations of the Horn of Africa fit well into Egyptian variations. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? But you still keep coming, Super Egyptian. You never want to give up. Today, if Southern Egypt was Negroid, then these women should at least look like this. Should look like what, Super Egyptian? Southern Sudanese women. Pure Negroid types. This is how I knew that you were a complete clown. I'm wondering, how the hell are you feigning to be teaching anybody any damn thing when you're coming up with phony scientific terms like pure Negroid types? There is absolutely no damn thing as a pure Negroid type. That's just how you wish it was. Let me tell you something, Super Egyptian. The Khoisan people in Southern Africa, they got the oldest DNA in the world amongst anybody. These are one of the most ancient tribes. If you want to talk about pure Negroid, you might as well start talking about them. Because you see, they sprung from a population that existed before there was any damn white man, before there was any Asiatic, before there was any Asian, before there was any Indian. They were there in Southern Africa. And it makes you guys sick, but I don't give a damn. But getting back on subject to what I was talking about, since you want to talk about South Sudanese people and Asiatics, I'm looking at this picture of Taharka right here. And like I said, he looks more of a relative of these people that you are showing on these pictures than this fat Arab woman that you're trying to pass off as a damn Nubian. Why, Super Egyptian? You're a joke. You want to keep coming out with videos. You want to get off subject. You want to go back and start talking about Hamitic Renaissance and radio again. But you need to stay focused on me, bitch. Because I told you that I'm coming for you. That's right. Start showing some pictures of some real Egyptians. Start showing some pictures of people that actually descended from Kemet. I know you see that. Take a look at this. Dr. Mustafa Hefni. Nubians are black. Dr. Mustafa Hefni's been living in the United States for about 30 years now. I've seen videos of this guy when he was a young man. Now he's an old man, still trying to get classified as black because this crazy government over here in the United States forces him to classify as white. I'm like, wow, Super Egyptian must be in charge somewhere.
And I have been fighting to to be reclassified as a black person for the past 28 years. I have Wayne County Teresa has inflicted major injustice on me. I was fired 5 times, lost my career, lost my health, lost everything because I said that I am black.
Tell us that the Nubians are white 1 second, and then the next second you guys want to say they're black. You guys are sick. You really are. Because he said he was black. Wow. Damn, Super Egyptian. That means that you're guilty of this bullshit that these damn Asiatics have been doing to the real inhabitants of Egypt. Look at that. Resettled from old Nubia. We were forced to migrate in 1964. So you guys are gonna... This Egyptian government, where the United Arab Republic's government, brought these people to this dirty ass village, didn't even have a damn street on it. Look at that. There's not even any damn paving on the damn ground. That's how you guys treat the original inhabitants? Look at that. Site of the settlement. These are the houses that we found. These are the only buildings and facilities. Look at that. They don't even have a damn parking lot. The buildings are empty and the hospital is not even open. Why you guys do that, Super Egyptian? Like the lady said, I don't know. So, as I reiterated before, we keep showing you these mashups. You know what I'm saying? We show you these mixed Egyptians right here. We tell you that if you come in and if you mixing with an Egyptian, then you're going to be dark pretty much most of the damn time. Again, you guys tell us that these dark looking people don't exist anywhere. You tell us that the Euro genes have taken over and that they're no longer black anymore. Like we're sitting around here taking tabs. The fact of the matter is, you can't get rid of them black genes. You guys keep lying about the colors, telling us the Egyptians were red, telling us the Egyptians were white, keep showing you the different colors of Egyptians, but you don't want to listen. So many damn brown colors that you see. Look at this damn guy right here. That looks distinctly African. That's what I meant when I said that the Egyptian religion was African. But again, you don't want to listen. So the only thing you do is show pictures of people that you believe look crazy. Then you want to tell us this is pure Negroid. You're a freak. You know that? You up here talking about pure Negroid. Then you want to put Hamitic Renaissance on the picture. I'm sure that he's proud to be next to a Sudanese person on the picture. If you had put me on it next to the Sudanese person, I'd be like, cool. At least I know that's coming from the Nubian and not the Ku Klux Klan like you be in. What I noticed, Super Egyptian, was you talk about pure Negroid, and then take a look at that picture right there above Hamitic Renaissance. Now I'm looking at this thing, and I'm just thinking, I don't know if that's a fake head or real or what. I just know that there's some straight damn hair on this dude right here. And you want to talk about pure Negroid, right? According to your Eurocentric definitions, a black man is especially distinguished by his so-called crisp and curly hair. I don't know about you, but that kind of hair right there don't look like that to me. Guess he's not a black man, is he? But you're going to put him on the damn montage and call him a pure Negroid. You know what, Super Egyptian? You're completely full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I talk about half this stuff half the time, because you're a joke. But like I said, I've been sent here to punish you. And his punishment will continue. That goes for you, Uzer Mahat, whatever your name is, that bitch Violet, that bitch Phoenician number 7. I'm coming for you. Keep trying to show you pictures of Egyptians. You keep trying to tell us they painted themselves brown. That doesn't mean they were black. What is wrong with you freaks? What color do you think that we are? You guys are just so envious that it's crazy. You're envious of that Nubian gold. This damn bracelet was not worn on the arm of a white woman. It damn sure wasn't worn on the arm of an Arab woman. But again, you guys have been convicted in the court of law. You don't want to listen, but you're going to listen and you're going to mind somebody. It might not be me. It might not be the next person. But one of these days, you will be laid low, Super Egyptian. Phoenician number 7, Uzer Mahat, whatever your name is. That is, until next time.